Hey everybody, welcome to Deseronto here at the Doghouse. We are about to get ready for the game for Arnprior versus Deseronto, but they're doing a little special thing here. I'm wearing a ribbon today, Shay Strong, Shaven Way. I'm just going to pop up here for you guys. She is a cute lymphoblastmic leukemia, and they're doing the support for her. She's going to be dropping the puck today, and then we will be getting an interview with her in the first intermission as well. I'm going to be doing a little video with her that today, but just wanted to give you guys a little bit of understanding what's going on here with today's broadcast. So I'm just going to jump this over to the main screen here. There we are. And we'll keep you updated here with what's exactly going on.
Let me introduce to you longtime Bulldogs superfan, Shaven Way. Jay is also the girlfriend of our assistant captain, number 18, it's Mary. Jay was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia at age 21 in March 2020. Not only did she face cancer, but also had to do it all through a global pandemic. She has gone through two transplants with another stem cell transplant starting next week. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of Canada is dedicated to finding blood cancer research and providing education. This research from organizations like this have made a huge stride that help assist doctors like Shay more precisely detect leukemia and develop new, less invasive treatment regime, which she actually took part in the summer. You may have noticed QR codes posted throughout the arena to make donations to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of Canada on behalf of Shay. Your contributions will make a huge impact. This is the last home game that Shay will be able to attend for some time, and the team wants to make an extra special. Shay, Nick, and her family will now do a ceremony of puck drop. Could we please have Arnprior Rivermen's captain Ryan Jim join Mitch at not center ice, but right here. If you would run, thank you so much. I'm sure we want to wish her all the best. We are going to miss you and look forward to your return to the dog family. I laugh because her father Dave and I used to play against each other when we were, what, 15, 16 years old? Yeah, so he didn't have his father today. What we'd like to do now is if you're able to stand and do your caps, and we'll do a little sing like Canada.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Deseronto. The pregame ceremonies are over for Shay Strong. Good luck. We hope you all the best, Shay, and we look forward to talking to you in the intermission. Now, the game's about to get beginning here. This is the second time we've seen these three teams go, and it should be a good one. Nice opportunity there. And that puck's thrown in deep, but comes off the boards, and the Bulldogs are able to collect that up, and they're going to start to come on it. Just missing a check there, and here comes the Bulldogs, and a deep shot in. It hit a body and deflects right in on the goalie. I'm not sure who's in net tonight. I'm just taking a quick look here. See which tender we have. And I can't tell from here where I am. I am punched right in to the bleachers here with the home crowd. What a game here. They got a lot of people punched into this little arena, and the crowd's loving the atmosphere. That one just tipped back, but grabbed and didn't go that deep. And here comes the Bulldogs, spinning it back around, but it gets hit at center ice. Here comes the Bulldogs, high shot, blockered up and in behind the net. They're going to retrieve that puck and keep on it. And Arnprior is doing their best to get in there and break up that puck. And it looks like they're able to get out to the blue line, and Deseronto just dumps it right back in. Fresh legs coming here from both sides. Sorry, we're in tight, and I'd be zooming in on people's noses if I was using the good camera right now. So we're stuck using the iPad for this game, which is fine. It's still a great video. Allows us to see everything, and there's a little bit of scrum here in front of the net, but everything seems to be under control. so far here in this game. And a face off to the left of the Arnprior goalie. And Arnprior gets that, but Deseronto jumps right on it, trying to gain possession after that lost face-off. And out of the corner comes Arnprior, dumps it off the boards, and Deseronto just bats it right back around and makes Arnprior chase it back in their own zone. A good interception there by Deseronto, keeps that puck in their offensive zone, but Arnprior is able to get back out, and a good stop to avoid that potential hit. But the pass was in the feet of the Arnprior player, which makes it unable to get through for a shot. And there's a good tip, but that was well wide, and that comes around far side where Deseronto picks it up, and they're just going to dump that puck into the zone. No icing, play still goes, and a turnover, it looks here, right at the bench for Arnprior, but it didn't seem to hurt them too much. Deseronto still has the pressure going on right now, but again, nothing too dangerous happening. They are have good numbers there in the back. Here comes 18, and he loses that puck. And Deseronto is able to spin around the other way, but again, this getting lost a lot in the neutral zone. Here comes 18. Looks like he has a great opportunity. He's getting harassed by a couple players, and that puck's just shot off into the corner. And now Arnprior is setting up in the zone. Shot right in on Sarzen. Save. And we're going to have a whistle here while the teams get some fresh legs out onto the ice. You're going to see at the bottom of our screen, we do have a Movember information there for Justin Allery, co-host of Between Two Posts podcast. If you're looking to support someone in the Movember, please look at supporting him. Takes a lot for a man like him to make his face look uglier, and well, he has. So make sure you're helping him out, get some donations into his Movember campaign, and let's see what goes on here in this game. Need to get one of those like, oh, we have a goal. Before I keep going with this, we have a goal for Arnprior, making it 1-0 and giving themselves the lead here in this rematch from the game where they went at it in Arnprior. Sorry, folks. I'm doing a lot here at the same time. Scores! Talking to you, moving the camera. It's a great day here. 1-0, Arnprior in Deseronto. Here comes Deseronto back on the attack. They want to get this game tied back up. They don't want to get too far behind these Rivermen. And a good save there. That was a dangerous rebound, but Arnprior comes it the other way. Here they come in numbers, but that's broken up. And nice things to call. Bring it all the way back down. Whistle. I hope you guys realize I'm staring at a cement wall right now. I can't even see the play from where I'm sitting. The cement wall right here. Ah! We love it. I am lucky I got monitors so I can look around. I don't need to see nothing. Good save in by Sarzen, directed off into the corner where Deseronto has to deal with a couple Rivermen player that come out with the puck, and another good opportunity for the Rivermen. Sarzen has to get down and cover that puck up here with 15:52 remaining in the first period. It's 1-0. This game has got a little bit slower pace, but so did the last one when these two teams played, and it ended up taking to the third when things really got out of hand. These two teams, you know, they're fighting for spots close to each other, so. I think that was Ryan Peck unassisted on that goal for the Rivermen. That'll be shown in the highlight pack. And a stared stick whistle. We got ourselves a penalty. Interference is the call. Who is getting the interference call here? Number 20 seems to be having a discussion with the referee. So I believe that's 20 from Arnprior. He's getting interference, is it? Now he's over again, having another conversation here with the referee. I'll move the camera over there so you can see what's going on. He was having a little chat, not the one that made the call, the other referee, but he's gone into the box. Arnprior is going to be shorthanded here for the first power play of the game. 15:25 here remaining in the first period. 1-0 Arnprior. Can Deseronto get a goal and now get this game back tied up? They are at home. They do have the home crowd. But I can tell you this is a pretty decent crowd here today at the Dog Pound. And a great chop for Trinity. Puck's going to come back to D, shot in, and a good screen, but the goalie for Arnprior had the answer. I feel so bad that I don't have these players' names. I'm going to check the score sheet. Doesn't matter right now. Deseronto puts one in, and they tie the game on this power play just like that. They made it all even up. Arnprior has paid the penalty, or paid the price for that penalty. 14:49, I believe, on that scoreboard. Maybe 14:40, one or the other. It's 1-1 here in the first on B2SN. And Arnprior is right back on it. Jumps right back in. Good shot in the tender. They're being much more aggressive now on the puck. They know they don't want to let Deseronto use the momentum here, so they're going to see what they can do here. And good support there by the Rivermen. We're able to keep that puck in and deep, but the Bulldogs come back in for their own support. Now they're just going to get that puck in deep, but player goes down. I'm not sure if he got tripped up there or what happened, but he went for quite a slide there. That puck's going to come over here to boards. A couple guys get into it, and that puck's going to go back to the Arnprior Rivermen defenseman, who's going to cycle it around. Oh, and a good interception here by the Bulldogs, and a shot in wide of the net, but in deep is going to allow chase for the Bulldogs. And that's just going to get reversed back for more help. But it looks like the Rivermen reversed a little too much and lost control, and a centering opportunity. But that comes out. Here comes, I believe that's Moyes with the puck. Laid tape himself coming in, but didn't get a shot off. Gave it to the other guy that got broken up. Goes for the Michigan. I told him I wanted Michigan this game. I was firing them up in the change room prior to the game, making up some stories about those Bulldogs, trying to get those Rivermen going. Oh, and a player down in behind the net. No call for that one. It looks like he went down his own, and the puck in a dangerous opportunity. Bulldogs are just going to put that back in and use their numbers to try to keep cycling that puck. Puck's up and out of play. That's going to be a whistle. We want you to know that Adrian Moyes isn't trying to be, cocky or anything like that when he's making those moves. He owns blade tape. He's got to get those things in so I can make him promotional material. So don't think he's doing that to get under anybody's skin. He's doing that because he's got a product to sell, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 here. First period. 12:50 remaining in the first period here for this game. It's great atmosphere, good music, tight barn, so you feel like you're right in the middle of the action. And that's good to go, so the Sergeant's going to play that off to the corner, giving his guys a little bit more time to collect. And the defenseman tries to get that one. He's able to knock it down, but not able to keep it in the zone. and they're just going to spin it back around in. A good precarious bounce there, came right out almost of the Bulldogs player, but it just bounced on by. Here comes the puck now. Number 4 is coming in, shot in wide of the net. Boy, didn't have to make a save there because it didn't make its way to the net. Out here comes the Rivermen now, back on attack. Oh, they're going to cycle back to give themselves a little bit more space. Use that extra defender who's sitting back there. 4 is going to just chip that puck forward. And, oh, he's going to take a little bit of a hit there on the boards. A dodge over there on it as well. This is the team starting to get a little bit more physical with each other. They know that's what they need to do to make room on these the Bulldogs and the Rivermen both. If you want to get room on them, you got to put a little bit of weight into them when you hit them. Can't let them get any free steps here. Arnprior is now able to bring that out. Here comes Ryan Peck. Shot high and wide. Oh, it looks like it went out of play. So they're going to throw that one over here. I don't know if they're going to be doing that one in or out. There is, they do have 20 seconds remaining here on the penalty to the Rivermen for the cross check. So they're going to, oh, the puck is gone outside. So it was a shot. They're saying another shot put it out. No deflection off the goalie or the player that was coming in there. So now 1-1 here to 20 seconds. Whoa! Whistle. Linesman says, no good, get her back. So they're going to set that back up. So yeah, we got that burned off a second on the clock here. So now we're at 20 seconds remaining in this penalty for the Rivermen. They're quite happy keeping that puck in Deseronto's zone. But Deseronto's going to try to get one last little rush out of it here. Turn back around. Here comes a foot race. Oh, he's gone down. And there's no call. That one surprises me. That probably should have been a call. I'm sure the Rivermen bench, you're going to hear some stuff out of them right now, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks to not have too much conversation. Maybe they feel he went on his own. It looked from our angle that he got taken down, but play on down the other zone. 1-1 here, first period. Deseronto is doing what they can to try to get the momentum, to get the lead here at home. Arnprior is doing a great job putting on the pressure, even though they've had a couple penalties here. Good shot, dealt with by Sarsen. I believe that touched him on the way through. At least it looks like it did from my angle here. Now we're starting to get some action here. 10:23 remaining here. 1-1 first period. Again, please, if you get an opportunity, please check out the Movember.com/m/144555615 for Justin Salary's Movember campaign. You can donate to him. He's one of the big helps we have here. He does the podcast. He streams some games. He comes with me to games. He's a big part of these broadcasts for you, and we hope that you give him some support for his campaign. Goal for the Rivermen. And I think that one was scored from the point. I don't know if it was tipped on the way through. It looks like they're all going back to celebrate with the defenseman, so I'm going to say that one was straight in on Sarsen. So we have a 2-1 game here in the first. Feel a little wind out of the sails here in this arena, hoping that the Bulldogs are going to be able to pull something out here to get these fans back right into it like they were getting into it after the first goal. And a puck gets hit, turned over, and in comes the Rivermen, but unable to connect on that cross crease. Over to the far side D. He's going to put it in. High shot gobbled right up by Sarsen. What a great save that was. Making sure this game stays only one goal. And that face-off's going to go back into the corner where the Bulldogs are going to jump on that and come out. And they're going to just get out of the zone and try to put that puck, but it's going to hit a foot. And now they're going to be slowed down, but they still come on into the Arnprior zone in behind the net. They're starting to get numbers, and they're looking for someone to just dump that puck to get a quick shot off. Right back to the point, D to D over here, and a shot in with a good screen, and that puck came right down. Luckily, it was into the Rivermen's player's stick. Otherwise, Deseronto might have had a great opportunity to get this game tied back up. Offside's the call. There was a good opportunity there for the Bulldogs to actually get this one tied right back up. I was impressed with that block. I think it might have hit the player in front, but either way, once it came down, the Rivermen jumped right on that because they knew how dangerous that puck was in that position. And there's a good battle here in at the blue line. Jumped right in deep behind the net, but the Bulldogs are going to collect that puck and just chip it on out of their zone. So the Rivermen have to go deep back in their zone to recollect. And a good touch by 16 there, puts it off into the corner. But Deseronto was able to get the other way. Here they come, 3-on-3, but a fourth man trailing. And that puck's gonna go in behind the net. They're looking for some outlets there, the Bulldogs, but they're getting pressured by the Rivermen. Bodies are getting it, and a puck that's just laid out to where the defense should have been, but he was moved off. And what do we have here? We have a call. Cross-checking's the call. Who's going to get it? That's going to the Bulldogs. So we're going to see what the Rivermen can do here on the power play. Are they going to be able to extend their lead here, or is Deseronto going to be able to kill this one off and hopefully gain back some momentum here in this game to keep this one nice and close? And a whistle, they're going to, I believe, potentially toss out the Deseronto player there, or are they just going to reset in here? Let's see what they do. Oh, no, they're just making them reset in. And a win by Arnprior. And they're going to do a little close, but that gets knocked over here. Comes Deseronto, bringing it down. He's able to dump the Rivermen player. That's in behind the Arnprior net. Goalie comes out to play it, and he's going to get it back to him. They're playing catch with the goalie back there behind the net, keeping themselves have an extra attacker or an extra defender there to make it a little bit easier for them. Trying to do something to turn this power play around. There's 1:17 remaining here on the power play, and Arnprior seems to have a little bit more control now in the zone for Deseronto, and it comes back to the D shot, and that's going to hit a body. Great block there by Deseronto over to the far side. One-timer saved by Sarzen, and they're able to dump that one down and deep, knock off some precious seconds here on the power play for Arnprior. Arnprior needs to get this puck turned out here, and coming down in they're running out of time on this power play to get themselves a little bit further of a lead here. And a good shot deflected off into the corner by Sarzen. Back to the point again. And over across crease. Not touched. Back to 4. He's going to use his other defense. And they're just controlling this puck in the zone, but not able to get in the dangerous spot. They're just light taps in on Sarzen, and he's able to deflect them away. They look to be wanting to load up number 20 there on the far corner, but unable to get him the puck with a little bit of a seam lane here. And now it looks like it's all evened up here. And that puck's loose there in front of the net, but it's chipped away and not going to be far enough for icing. That will be far enough for icing. And after the kill from the penalty kill, Does Deseronto have a little extra bit of momentum for this play? We're going to find out, but I think they're definitely going to be feeling great about themselves after killing off that power play. Only down by 1 here in the first period with 6:25 left here remaining in the game. And turned over the puck 2-on-1 for the Rivermen. Cross ice pass broken up, and another opportunity came across, and that stick was lifted, so they were unable to get that puck on net. Here comes Deseronto, shot in, and a dangerous opportunity with that rebound, but it comes all the way to the boards, picked up by the Bulldogs, who are going to try to get it right in front of the net and jam away at it. But that one's going to be grabbed up by the keeper. And there is about 6 minutes remaining here in the first. I say about because I think there's a couple missing lights on that scoreboard, and I can't 100% tell you what the the time is. But 6 or so left here in the first. 2-1 Arnprior. Bulldogs win that one. Good shot on net, but unable to connect on it as it goes through. And a turnover and a dangerous opportunity in the slot. Here comes the Bulldogs, and a couple of great opportunities there. I'm not sure if the first one ever made it through the net or if it was tipped on there, blocked on the way, and it went to the other player who had his the first opportunity. Either way, 35 stand tall in net for Arnprior. And a good hit there on the boards, but the Deseronto player laid the hit, ended up going down in the process, but Deseronto was able to keep that puck, and a good shot on net, and they're going to bump on the way into the net, but unable to get that puck through. So just check here. That's Mike McDonald in net for the Rivermen. I knew it was one of them. I'm not the best with names. We know that. Icing's the call. All the way back down here. Yeah, it is 2-1 here in the first period. 4 minutes, 4 seconds remaining. We've had a couple penalties on, we've at least had one on each side. I think we've had a couple on Deseronto and one there for the Rivermen. So, seeing a little bit of special teams, nothing too crazy yet coming out here. But we do expect these teams, they can get quite good with each other when they get going here. So. Rivermen are doing what they can to keep that puck low here in the lower, or the near end of the first period. They wanted to see if they can get the puck in on the boys, doing a great job moving that puck around. And came out to an open man, but he was unable to get it. Deseronto dumps it back, and it's just coming right back in deep. Boys picks that puck up, but is unable to get the Halford. Halford's going to lose that puck to Deseronto, and they're going to go over and dump that one out. But here they go now. Deseronto's going to try to get a little bit of attack going, but that's broken right up by the defenseman. Oh, I went a little too far there. Good move. Good spin move by Halford, but Deseronto had the numbers and came in. Hard shot in on McDonald. He's going to gobble that one right up. There, but unable to get it by Saracen, and another big save by Saracen. Keep this one within one. That was probably the save of the period so far. Great opportunity, but they couldn't find a hole on Saracen, and they lost it. Now here comes Deseronto. 3 on 3. Good shot, but it's, I don't know if that got blocked or hit by, saved by the keeper. Either way, it didn't make it through into the net. Here comes Arnprior the other way with a shot back to the point where it's just going to get dumped back in and around. As Arnprior is trying to set up on a bit of a cycle here and trying to open up some space. Final minute here in the first period. It's looking like Arnprior is probably going to be walking away with a 1-goal lead into the intermission. We'll see what last seconds have to offer for us. Here comes Deseronto. A great opportunity. And a shot gobbled up by McDonald. It was a little bit far out, so I don't think that was too dangerous. But we got 34 seconds here remaining in the first period. 2-1. Arnprior leads this game. Deseronto's going to do what they can here to get this puck in and give themselves a tie game going into the intermission. And a move at the blue line to get out of the way of the player. Forces him offside. They got to bring it back outside here with 22 seconds remaining. Is the first period right there. 2-1's the score. Teams are going to exit the ice here, and they are going to get themselves rested up and come back out for the third period. So just clicking some stuff here. So we're just going to give you a little wrap up here. I'm just grabbing the old telephone here to see what we got going on with the scoreboard here. Check it out for you. So it looks like the shots were 9-11 here in the first period for the Rivermen. They are shooting the Bulldogs, and they do have the 1-goal lead. 2-1 here in the intermission. Ryan Peck scored unassisted, and Ryan Dumaine from Alex Halford was the second goal, but then Deseronto was able to answer back. Cullen Hins from Ethan Cohen's and Joey Mayer. So a couple penalties here. As I'm not doing a great job commentating, I'll give it to them. That first penalty was interference to the Rivermen 2-minute minor Alex Halford. Second penalty of the game was a 2-minute minor for cross-checking to Matthew Seed. And the third penalty of the game so far. First one, Deseronto, cross-checking minor, 2 minutes, Austin LaBelle. So pretty close game so far, pretty good all around. We're definitely enjoying it. Now I'm going to flip over here to the intermission graphic, and if Shaylin makes her way up here, we're going to let her tell you guys her story. If not, we're back from the intermission, but we'll see you guys in a couple minutes. If we come back to you, that's what's going on. I'm going to give you at least a commercial here first, because we didn't do one in the ceremonial puck drop.
My name's Brady Leavold, and I've been to hell and back. This is the road to recovery.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Hockey to hell and back.
That I survived. It was like something like crazy happened.
But the coach thought I had such a good camp. The AHL coach thought I had such a good camp as a 19-year-old, or 18 turning 19-year-old at that camp. He's like, I want to bring Chris in at the end of this season.
And then that could have been the worst thing for me, because now I'm back at home, right?
As proud of you as your dad, as everybody else. How we got there, it's how we get out.
Yeah, it's been a while, takes way more shit to surprise me now. When it was going down, couldn't stand your voice without blacking out. And that's what we do, every day, same badge, we're trying to prove you'd feel my...
Hello everybody, I'm back here with Shay. She's going to tell you about her story and what you can do to help, and then check it out here.
Hi everyone. My name is Shaylin Way. I'm 24 years old, and when I was 21 years old, I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. I was diagnosed in March 2020, right when COVID hit, so it kind of added to the challenges. I have, since then, I have gone through multiple chemotherapy regimes, and I've had a CAR T transplant and a stem cell transplant, and I'm going for another stem cell transplant next week in Ottawa, and that's 100 days in Ottawa. Yeah, so my boyfriend, Mitchell Mary, number 18 on the Bulldogs, he's been with the Bulldogs since the beginning, when they first joined the league in 2019. And I've always been go to the games, love to go to the games, support him and stuff. And it has been a struggle when I've been sick with COVID, but we always made it work. And so this game is in support of Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of Canada, and all the proceeds that everyone donates goes directly to them. And their mission is to raise funds for leukemia and blood cancer research. And you can see the strides that they've made in the last, even the last 2 years since I've been diagnosed. They've come up with more new technology, I guess you could call it, to pinpoint the exact amount of leukemia that's in your blood, which actually, then you actually know how much is in there, because they used to only know if it was under 5%. And now with a bone marrow biopsy, they're able to check and see with the new technology from funds, like fundraisers like this, to see the exact amount leukemia, which helps with when you do go through the transplant, to ensure that your leukemia is 100% gone and that the transplant has a better chance of working. All the funds that we raise go straight back to Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and they do great things, new treatments all the time. I was on a new immunotherapy treatment all summer that wasn't available 2 years ago. So you can see the strides that they've made in the last 2 years, almost 3 years since I've just been diagnosed. So, and especially in the last 10 years. Blood cancer has really, the awareness for it has really gone up, and they've done great things. So yeah, it's great to be here, and it's great to have this game in support of that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
So we're going to, you can scan, there's going to be a QR code we're going to throw up here in the intermission, and you can go there to do the support and all that. And do you have social media?
I do, yes. So on Instagram, my name is Finding, FINDING, my, MIY, Ways, WAYYS. That's my Instagram portal if you want to check it out, and my whole journey is on there. So you can see right from the beginning of March 2020 up till now kind of updates and what I've gone through. So it gives you a first-hand look into what I've gone through and what my family has gone through this, and also Mitchell, and the Bulldogs have always been there. They've always been a great support. So yeah, glad to be here, and that's great. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Well, we hope everyone checks that out, and we'll be back after this rest of the intermission, and yeah, for the second period, and hopefully Bulldogs bring it back.
I hope so.
I haven't seen any penalties yet to your boyfriend there, so that's good. He's staying out of the box. So perfect. We'll be back, and we hope you're enjoying the game.
Okay. Thank you. Great. That's great.
Hi everybody, welcome back. I didn't have my mic up. So, hey everybody! So, out of town scoreboard. What we got going on here? As you know, if you saw our post today, Oil Kings Islanders postponed due to weather. The Rockets and Mustangs did go at it in Chesterville and go at it. They did 9-3 was the final there for the Rockets or the Mustangs. They're still undefeated and leading the West, I believe it is there. So now we have the Rivermen and the Bulldogs here. You know that one, 2-1. We're about to jump back into the second period. And the Pipers and Ritos in Glengarry, they're going at it right now. What do we have? 1-1. We have goals here by Malcolm Gamelin and for the Pipers, and the Ritos got Davin Cobbold, Ben Beasley, and Eric Witzel. We had a tripping minor, a hooking minor, and an interference minor. Nothing too big going on in that game. So yeah, we look forward to the upcoming Between Two Posts podcast. Between Two Posts podcast. to give you guys all the breakdown. Other than that, I'm going to flip you guys over to the ice because they got to be coming back out here in a moment. And we're going to take off the first period because we're into the second. Rivermen coming from down there. Bulldogs coming in from down there. You can see them, the Bulldogs. And again, yeah. Up there, you can see it between the Y and the M of the gym up there. He's watching over the game. He's making sure nothing gets into trouble here in his dog pound. I'll tell you guys one thing, I can smell the canteen when I came in. It smelt delicious. Make sure you get down here to the dog pound, dog house, whatever we're calling it, Deseronto Community Arena. You get down here, you try it out. Give them some support. Here comes the guys in stripes. You know what that means? The players are coming next. Second period action. Here comes your Deseronto Bulldogs and your Arnprior Rivermen. One goal separates both these teams right now. Is Deseronto going to be able to bring this one back, or is Arnprior done what they need to finish this team off here? It's early in the game still. We're just starting the second, but who knows what's going to take place. I hope you're all enjoying this game as we get ready for the puck drop here for the second period. We want to thank Shay for stopping in on the intermission and letting us know what's going on with her. We wish her the best, and please make sure you're giving support if you can to Shay. And here comes the Bulldogs into the zone. Shot just wider than that, but they're going to put it back in behind, trying to get it out into the dangerous slot area, but unable to get it out around the defenders of the Rivermen. And the Rivermen are just going to smack away at that puck till they can get out to the center ice. Turned over, but in comes 91 with the puck. Looks like he's trying to get shut off, and it looked like it might have got bumped up there by the defender and not the full way through to Saracen. And a nice move there by number 4 to keep himself from getting plastered into the boards. And another shot again. These teams are doing a great job of putting that puck into the dangerous zone of the slot, but not doing the best job of completing it once it is in there. And the more people coming with food, the hungrier I get. I don't know if our microphone caught that, but definitely was some inappropriate language coming out of the Rivermen player there to the referee. Disagrees with his call, I'm guessing. And here comes Moyes in shot, and that one hit the post, it sounds like. No goal. He's trying to get that blade tape going, I tell you, and a nice save there by McDonald. The rebound, though, was very dangerous, but I think it just went wide than that. And bodies are flying now. And here comes Moyes, second opportunity. Deep dangles, sends it over to the other guy, but unable to connect. Has two great opportunities for Adrian Moyes there, unable to put it in, and he's going to go for a third time, comes in, sends it across, broken up on the way over and just out of the zone. And now it's going to be dumped in deep, and they're going to have to recycle back out. Moyes is going to coast there behind, and he's not the closest to the puck anymore, and he's just going to post up in front of the net, and that puck goes all the way out. So they're going to have to swing it back around here. Here comes the Rivermen. They're going to cycle that puck a little bit here, trying to find a guy that gets the space and a lane, but the Bulldogs are doing a great job on getting on top of them. We're doing that. Moyes from a dangerous spot in the slot shoots it on, unable to get in, and the Rivermen are still attacking onto that puck, back to the point, and then just a dump into the bodies. Definitely are getting a little bit more control from the Rivermen than we have from the Bulldogs in this game, but an air pass all the way back down the zone is going to make some fresh legs get on the ice and put the attack on that puck. Wicked tip there that just sent the Deseronto goalie going the other direction, and he's lucky that one didn't make it through. And that puck looked like it was sent over to a player who wasn't fully aware it was coming to him and almost caused a train wreck there at the blue line. Oh, and a big hit there behind the net by the Rivermen player on the approaching Bulldog player. Oof. And a great opportunity with a sprawling body. No call, so it was all clean. Here comes the Rivermen. The opposite direction. A big jump to dodge the play. Shot on net into the corner. And they're going to have to get back out. The one player is in much too deep, and they're going to have to cycle back. But they are going to keep possession of that puck. And that one's down for icing all the way back down into the Rivermen zone. In this 2-1 game here, we've killed off about 4 minutes, 40 seconds here in the second. So we have 15-20 remaining, 2-1, and it seems like this is just starting to ramp up here by the way the teams are starting to bump into each other. Same way this took place in Arnprior. Little wobbly there. Sorry, I hit the tripod with my foot. Oh. What do we have here? I'm looking to see. It looks like the net's still on. There's a little bit of discussion with the referee right now. Was it maybe a fast whistle? Maybe we had a quick whistle there, I think. The referee's checking the net like maybe it came off. I'm not sure if he thought maybe he got lifted up enough that he wanted to blow it down. Pass that missed the intended receiver that still got in deep. And now the Bulldogs are doing what they can to try to get that puck out, but Arnprior has grab control. Nice shot. That was very well blocked by the crossing player there for the Bulldogs. They were looking like they were going to try to block the shot. They end up getting a good screen on their goalie, but he comes right outside and with the chest save, put that puck right in that Bulldogs logo, he says. And Bulldogs are able to pick that back up, reverse, and they're going to try to get out of their zone. But the Rivermen are just sticking to them, not letting them have much space, and making them work for every inch. Here comes the Bulldogs in the other zone with numbers, trying just to jam it in on McDonald. They're unable to. Whistle blown. Bodies all over the place. 14-12 remaining here in the second period in this 2-1 game. Just like the last time these two teams played, it seems to be getting a little bit more physical, and that's how it did in the second period of the last game. And then, as we all remember, the third period just blew up in Arnprior. I doubt we'll see it blow up again this game, but the way these two teams play, the pressure definitely builds up. Physicality, the rough stuff, all that good pressure on these players seems to start taking place in the second, and then sprinkle into the third a little bit. That faceoff was won by the Rivermen, but intercepted, and it's almost a collision there at center ice, but Bodies made it through without getting hurt. Here comes the Rivermen now. Opportunity. I don't know what that hit, if that hit his stick, if he just launched it over the net, or if it made connection with the goalie stick, but that puck was sent out of this arena skyward. Rock! And again, another opportunity for the Bulldogs. They're putting on a lot of pressure here as this midway point of the game is taking place. Turnover though, and here comes Adrian Moyes again with the puck. Shot wide of the net, heavy shot, but wide and not going to be too dangerous. All the way back down to the other end, and Arnprior has to collect the puck, and that one's going to go down for icing. That pass did not make it where it was intended to. Definitely some good music going on here in the Dog Pound. And here comes a 3-on-2. Good move, tripped up, but no call. That was missed by both of the officials. Here comes Deseronto. Shot! Goal! Tie game! I couldn't tell you why the player was flying through the air on the far side there, but probably just putting in that extra effort for the goal. Tie game, 2-2 here in the game. Oh, maybe it's 12 minutes. That might have been 13 minutes when I said it was 10. This clock is missing some lights, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm doing my best. Or I can't read. We don't know. No one can prove me wrong. Icing's the call. Yeah, I think we're at 12:29, so I don't think we were at the halfway point, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I think I gave you fake news. The Bulldogs look like they're going to be coming out with numbers, and that's broken up by number 4 on the Rivermen. He kept that one from, that would have been dangerous. That would have been a 3-on-0, I think, at that point. Bulldogs, I gotta keep an eye out here as the Rivermen look like they're looking to want to get some hits in here. You gotta keep yourself protected for sure. We don't want to see anyone get hurt. And that puck is in the feet there of number 10. Peck, he comes all the way in with a good shot in on net. Now he's gonna dump back to D. Hard shot high. The rebound was very dangerous, and now another shot there by Peck, gobbled up by Saracen. Saracen been leaving a little bit of some bigger rebounds coming off of him, which is definitely concerning, I think, for the Bulldogs. You don't want something big to come out and get away from your defenders. So you might, definitely hope you can turn some of those down a bit. Big turnover, shot, and Saracen said, "Shut up out there, commentator man. I'm going to make a save," and he did. Look at that glove save. Whoa. That was a dangerous turnover, and he had no rebound on that one. And a good shot again, and another gobbled up by a glove. They seem to be trying to work Saracen's glove side right now, so they're able to, maybe they've seen a hole in him. Maybe the scouting report is he's got a little bit of a weak glove. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything too much yet to make me believe that, but they are shooting a lot towards his glove side right now. Bump there by Deseronto, but Arnprior is still able to collect that puck up. And it looks like there was a hit that caused that puck not to get the pass off that they were looking for. But here comes the Rivermen back. 3-on-3 and a shot and a kick save, and that one dribbles wide of the net. That could have been a opportunity that Arnprior is going to wish they had back now after this. But a good shot and a big save by Saracen. And a fancy move by the Deseronto forward, but it's knocked off into the corner. And now they're going to do what they can to get that puck back and in possession. But Arnprior is doing a great job of getting that puck out. And here they come over the blue line, dodges a hit. And 2-on-1 pass. Big goal by the Rivermen. No way you can blame Saracen on that one. He literally was coming across as hard as I think he possibly could. He saw it coming. And now we're at the halfway point in the game. It's 3-2. What's going to take place here now between the Rivermen and the Bulldogs? Moyes with a backhand in, grabbed up by the defender of the Bulldogs, and it gets turned backside. Here comes the Bulldogs. Oh, they look like they had a great opportunity. That puck was broken up, and that puck is out of reach of Moyes, and Saracen just tips it to his defender, and Moyes gives chase, but unable to with that long reach. He still made quite an opportunity, but they really gave it away there. Now the Rivermen are back in their own zone, trying to find some space, and Aaron Bass there, the player was not ready. Halper had turned back for it, and they're just going to dump it in deep. And now we have a foot race for the puck. Icing's the call. All the way back down here. It's going to go.
Campbell from the home goal. That's 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
And the Bulldogs win the face-off. They'll get back in behind their net. They're trying to find numbers to get that puck out, and it hits the skates and go back. Number 4 from Arnprior is going to gobble that one up, but he's being chased hard there by the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs are looking like they're going to do what they can to get out, but it's put back even further by the Rivermen and then dumped out, and that one just is going to tip. Believe that's Moyes there. And he's a big guy, so he has a long reach. He can get a puck from pretty much anywhere. And a good hard shot off in behind the net and dumped back around. Rivermen player got his stick in the way there to keep that puck from being sent across there for a good cross-ice pass. Now here comes number 4 in again. He's going to get bumped on the boards. And in gives chase by the other players from the Rivermen. And a quick centering puck is dumped over to the corner. Moyes is going to try to bring that around the defender. And he ends up coming on the other side with it, but not able to collect it. And now it's into the corner here. Another dangerous spot for the defender, a diving across body. I don't think that touched the puck, but it made the player shoot quicker, and he was unable to get that one on net. Here comes the Bulldogs. A good hard wraparound opportunity, and that's not going to go in, and they're just going to dump it down for icing. And now we're going to come back here to set up by McDonald. 7:51 remaining here in the second period. 3-2 Arnprior over Deseronto. And a great opportunity for Deseronto with the wraparound there, but McDonald had the pad sealed to the ice. He wasn't letting that one get through. And another great opportunity, but that puck goes out. And there's some good pressure on the Bulldogs by the Rivermen. Keeps that puck deep. And a turnover and a dangerous opportunity. Shot in front. And that gets whacked away by the defender. Out here to number 12. Who's got a defense partner, but uses his forwards to just tip it forward in and just drive in that puck behind the net. That's where they like to put that puck. They've been putting it back there a lot. And a wide ice, cross ice pass here. They're going to try to get in, but the Rivermen are able to just turn that away. The Rivermen seem to be doing a little bit better job right now at handling that puck, keeping it in their possession, and making the Bulldogs chase the puck. But a shot high outside, and they're going to whistle that one down. It's a close game here. It's great action on both ends of this game. 6, if I'm reading that right. It could be an 8, but I believe it's 6:47 here remaining in the second period. Game's 3-2. What a game between these two teams. Loving it. Loving it. Into the corner they go. They're going to try to keep that puck just up there. And here comes the Rivermen, but it was grabbed up by the defender on Deseronto. He's going to make some good moves to keep that puck away from the Rivermen defenders and see if he can't get a chance for his team here. They're only down by 1. Anyone could make the difference at this point in this game. And I wouldn't count the Bulldogs out. They brought the last game back and won from, I think it was a 4-goal deficit, I believe, at one point. 3 for sure, maybe 4. So they are definitely able to score in bunches and bring this game back. Tripping's going to be the call here for the Rivermen. Number 13 for Deseronto. Definitely, I don't think that was an intentional trip by any means. Just got that stick down into the feet and gonna pay the price with 2 minutes or less. He's hoping to pay the full 2 minutes. He does not want his team down by 1 more goal. The Rivermen are doing a good job getting that puck cycled around, but it hit his skate and wasn't able to make it over, so they're going to have to bring it back the other way here. And in zips the player, shot, and again a dangerous rebound. That one came off about the mid-circle point, but there was no one there to grab it. And here comes the Rivermen setting up again, trying to get some space to get a nice, probably cross-crease shot on Sarah's in here. That seems to be something they've been doing, or going high glove side. That hits a body and bounces out, and it's going to come over. They're going to send it right back to the D, and he's going to play with it just enough time to get over to Halford, who's going to fight with it in the corner. Halford's going to send it far side ice. Back over 12 is posting up high, looking for the pass. Gets a shot off. That hit a post and dropped back down. No goal, but they're still going to keep pressuring. Halford comes out from the corner, shot on, and a rebound, dangerous rebound again, comes over. They couldn't put that on net, and now there's going to be a battling on the boards here with the Rivermen. Moyes comes out, but they're going to come around and just bang it to the far side. Grabbed up by the defender, kept in. Moyes going to grab that over by the icing line, and he's going to try to keep that away from the Deseronto players. And that comes right to the line, grabbed up by 55. He held that on the line. That was an amazing grab there. Here comes a foot race for the puck, but 55 is going to beat out the Deseronto player. He's giving him chasing, putting a lot of sticks up onto his stick, trying to get him to drop that puck. He doesn't. Here they come over the blue line with numbers. 5-on-3, and too much time and not enough space. 3-2 here in the second. I believe that's 3:54 left remaining on the clock. 11 seconds remaining in the Deseronto penalty here. So the power play has one pretty much last chance here to get this puck in the net, or they're going to be back to full strength. Shot from the point, and that goes wide. Ford's going to jump onto that puck, but it's going to be tapped out. And now here we go. We have a one-on-one, and they're going to be getting that player out of the box. So now Arnprior has to do what they can to get that back out of the zone. And here they come. Oh, it's intercepted by Deseronto. That puck's just being chipped around, and it's like nobody can get their handle on it. But here comes Deseronto with a great poke check into the zone. 3 on, well, trailing 3, but pinched into the boards is the Bulldogs player, and the Rivermen are able to get that puck back and around. And out gets a big puck, sailed out. Here comes a breakaway shot, and a big save by Saracen. That was a great lob pass to get that breakaway opportunity. Apparently. And here comes the Bulldogs. Around the defender, shoots it, but that's, I think, poked off by McDonald over into the corner, and the Bulldogs are going to try to come out again, getting that pass, cross crease, unable to get on the stick, and that one's going to hit a leg and go off onto the side. The Bulldogs need to get this puck towards the net on McDonald if they want to get a chance at tying this game up. McDonald's been playing stellar in net right now, and a great opportunity, but a diving across block by 15 on Arnprior, and Deseronto's doing what they can to keep that puck deep in, and they're trying to drive it right in front of the net, and a bad pass sends the players out to their own blue line. Deseronto has to collect as Arnprior gets a couple fresh legs out on the ice, and Arnprior is going to get that puck. Again, the offense is slowing down here. Here comes Deseronto, and he tries to make a good move. He has some support, but they were unable to grab that puck. Here comes a 2-on-1 shot, and a big save by Saracen. Saved that puck. He had to look back and grab it, but he got it. Gobbled up. 2:05 remaining here in the second period. And that hit a couple sticks, but was bad down before it made it in net. Halford comes in and takes the Deseronto player off his feet, and he's unable to get that puck on net. But the Rivermen are able to keep that one at the blue line, and that puck is in a dangerous area, bouncing in the slot, and a turn and fire by Halford, but that does not go on net. Ford is able to keep that puck in after knocking the stick away from the Bulldogs player. That stick is broken, so he had to drop it, and now the Rivermen are able to go a little bit more because they seem to be man up there as the Bulldogs player had to go back and get a stick from the bench. Moyes is putting on a lot of pressure there deep, and Holdford is coming in to give him support, but out comes the Bulldogs. 3-on-2, and they're forced to the side. Oh, it cuts in front of the net and makes a move, but no goal. McDonald shut the door. One 17 remaining here in the second period. Arnprior was able to put one in, and so were the Bulldogs. This game is 3-2, and again, a great game. This is just like the last one we had. Both teams close, fighting it out, and who knows what the third period will bring. Deseronto's doing a great job keeping that puck down there, but cross ice pass right into the slot, gobbled up by Arnprior, then dumped down. And now Deseronto's got to come back the other way. Oh, and you heard that last minute play. Then there was a shot off, hit a stick and went straight up into the ceiling. So they're going to whistle that one down. 50 seconds remaining here in the second period. 3-2, Arnprior, the visiting team. What does Deseronto have to do to tie this one up and get the lead back for the home fans? Or is this game just not going to be in reach for the Bulldogs? Here comes the Rivermen, 91, makes a nice move on the defender, takes it in deep, and a great back pass, but it was defended by the two Bulldogs players who were ready for that pass. Arnprior's going to turn around, spin it, lob it in deep, and give chase. Turnover in the slot, off the post, no goal. That would have given Arnprior the 2-goal lead that they've been searching for. Great play at the blue line for the Rivermen to break that puck up. We are trying to find it. Here it is. There's the puck. It's behind the net. Nobody was moving with it. I was getting confused. What happens when nobody moves in the end of the game here? Whistle to the intermission. Hi, everybody. Oh, what a game. Just jumping onto the old Facebooks, or not the Facebooks, the EOSHLs to find out the scores here for you from the other games taking place. The Glengarry Pipers, Smith Falls Ritos, currently 2-1 Smith Falls. Sorry, 3-2 Smith Falls. I suck at this. 12-18 in the second period. What do we got here? We got any goal information for you guys? Let's take a quick look here. So first goal for the Pipers was Malcolm Gamelin. The second goal was power play by the Smith Falls Ritos, Devin Cubbold from Ben Beasley and Eric Witzel. Glengarry then scored even strength goal at the end of the first, 2:18 left remaining. Ismail Purdent. I'm horrible at names. Tyler Wanagamwa and Kevin House. And Kevin House on the first assist. That gives him 2 assists. Then Smith Falls came in with a shorthanded goal. Attaboy, Kyle Dowdle, Brett Van Strelen, and Ben Beasley. I love screwing up these names, guys. And then Smith Falls got an even strength goal at 12:14 remaining in the second by Kyle Dowdle. Again, second goal, back-to-back. Attaboy, Nathan Livingston and Eric Witzel with the assist. Eric Witzel got himself a second one. So a couple guys doing some work. Charging major assist to Devin Cobbold, served by Chris Pilon. Devin Cobbold got game misconduct. There was a roughing after the whistle as well by Nick Pilon and Simon Lefebvre, all at the same time. 22 seconds remaining in the first, so I'm guessing they had a little bit to say to each other with that charging hit. We'll probably potentially have some content of that. We do have some people recording in Smith Falls. Let's hope our best that we got that covered. And they're just getting the Zamboni, I believe, out here. I have no idea what's going on right now in this arena. It's quiet. You could write a book in here. So that's the Smith Falls Glengarry game. And again, we hope we get some content of that for you guys. But we will be covering on to that for the highlights this week. What else we got here? There's another game going on, and that is the Rangers and the Royals As far as I can see here, that game is just starting right now as we speak in South Grenville. If you're from the South Grenville area, get down to the Ingrid Center or something. I can't spell that. Igresian Center, wherever. Get down there and watch the game. Otherwise, they got 5 minutes played off in the first period, no goals. Zamboni's on the ice here. I'm going to go use the bathroom and that stuff and get all ready for the third period. Maybe walk by that canteen a little. Ooh. So we hope you're enjoying the game, and we'll be right back after this intermission. They killed the Heaters. And now I'm cold. Oh, the linesmen are coming. The refs are coming back onto the ice. We're firing this one into the third period so I can... I got them all before the game. I don't have one set for overtime, guys, so let's hope they don't go to overtime. Now, it's 3-2 for Deseronto right now over the Bulldogs. Things could get out of hand here soon, as we know. The Bulldogs, and the last time these teams met, it got a little rough. And we enjoyed it. So, if it happens again, it happens again. We got McDonald in net here. He's the only goalie for the Rivermen today. We got Sarrazin in net here. He's not the only goalie. They have Graham over there on the bench, but he ain't playing. He's the guy in the green stuff. And again, Movember, Justin Allery. Please go to his page and support him. He made his face look uglier than it normally is for this contest. And they're off. Oh, and a great opportunity. That's just wide. Bulldog keep it in the zone, and a good tip pass out into the slot, but unable to connect on that one. That might have been a goal right there if he was able to connect on that one. But out comes the puck, and here comes the Rivermen. And a good breakup, a second shot. That one's gonna get knocked down. And here comes the Bulldogs bringing that puck out. Just a little tip there at center, and they're gonna tip it right back. And awesome opportunity for the Bulldogs, but that puck just out of reach. And that one's out. 18 gives chase, but it's too far of his way, and Deseronto gets that puck and collects it behind their net. And they're just gonna wait, play it back to their D while they get some support from their forwards. And now they're going to start to drive it into the zone, but they're unable to get too far over the blue line before the Rivermen just break it up and head on back out now with some numbers. Shot in, grabbed by Sarrazin, and held up. Great 2 here in this close game in Deseronto on B2SN. We hope you're enjoying the game. 15 just dumps into the corner. Halford's going to give chase. He's got a couple Bulldogs to deal with there, but they're able to keep that puck in, and a great shot and a tip by Moyes, but a save by the keeper. And that puck's turned over. Halford gets that puck. He's going to turn back in and get deep. But there's no Rivermen there, so the Bulldogs will turn it. But a bad turnover leads to an even dangerous chance for the Rivermen score to make it 4-2 here in the beginning of the third period. That's going to leave some sour taste in the Bulldogs' mouth after that one. Just like that, 4-2 here in the third. Will the Bulldogs be able to send an answer back, or are the Rivermen going to finish this game off with the 2-goal lead? Down in on McDonald, that puck's gobbled up, and not much going there. A couple players having a little chat, but cooler heads are going to prevail, and they're just going to set up here. That's one back to the blue line. Shot on, and he thought he had it, but it went over into the corner.
Assisted by number 17, Ashley Gordon, by number 12. And the rule 157. Johnson and Massey and 157.
High shot, that one. They left the glass and around. Deseronto was able to pick that up. Now they're going to come out of their zone. We're going to see if they're able to get that one in on Saracen or McDonald. Do apologize. Never know who I'm dealing with. Maybe it's because Saracen has green pads. We told him he needs to get himself some red and blue pads. Here comes Peck. Drives in, puts it centering opportunity, but that one comes all the way out. And now they got to get back on side. A lob in. It's not even going to make its way to the net. It's going to hit some bodies, and then they're going to come on back out over close to the Rivermen's bench. And oh, another opportunity. And here comes a foot race for the puck. And the Rivermen pick up the puck. Oh, what a hit on Halford! He got sat down, and that one will be making a highlight for sure. Big hit, open ice. And that puck is down at some feet. They're having a hard time finding it. Trying to get that out of the zone. The Bulldogs are able to keep that in deep, and they're putting on some good pressure here. After that big hit, it's like the Bulldogs have fired themselves up. And there's a whistle. And Deseronto wins it. Shot towards the slot, but it hits a body and goes off wide. They put it in behind the net, and they try to shovel it out front, but it's unable to be collected. And another attempt for a hit there by the Bulldogs. Now they're starting to put the bodies on, trying. This is just as happened last time they played. They started firing the bodies around, trying to get that distance closed up on this score. They did last time in the third and made it into one. What can they do here? Good drive through. And another one, and that net's taken out, and it looks like there's going to be no call in the situation. Not sure if they're just saying he drove himself into the net there, or I think he was being driven a bit by the player, but maybe they're saying he took that path on his own. So McDonald seems to be fine. He's up skating around. Ref's going to reset the net. They're going to come over to the left-hand side of McDonald. I think they're taking it outside. So I guess they're saying it was driven off again by the Deseronto player. And that's held at the line. Deseronto's going to put it in deep, but Arnprior is able to pick that back up and now get a long icing pass down. Icing pass, we're going to call those. All the way back down to the other side here, where they're going to be setting up. And Arnprior is going to win this face-off, and they're going to go behind their net, and now they're just going to bring it out here to center. Up and over, a chip pass into the behind the net, and they're going to give chase for it, but Deseronto comes out, and a turnover there in a dangerous opportunity. Couple Rivermen on the attack. Now the rest of them are coming. The bodies are flying around over there. 2 players down, and a goal by the Rivermen makes it 5-3. And this could be a turning point here in this game. Now with the 3-goal lead here in the third period, Deseronto is going to have to do something, I think, drastic. We have the player down over on the boards. He seems to be in a little bit of discomfort, taking his time getting over to the bench. I can't see this this going off quietly now. We have, it looks like about 13:57 here remaining in this third period. And with the amount of time left, there's a lot that could take place here still remaining. Arnprior wins the face-off. They're going to bring it back into their own zone and get it up forward. And oh, a body gets tripped there. Maybe that was Peck, got tripped by Brandt, but no call. They're going to keep on going. This is where I start to fear, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to let too much go on, or we'll start to get some inappropriate stuff going on. Now, there was a hold there. It looks like the Arnprior player was saying it was the Deseronto player, and the ref just looked at him. So that's, again, this is where stuff starts to get out of control. High shot, blocked down. That was pretty close to the keeper's head, and one's going to go down to the away blue line. There is a little bit of attack going on, but Arnprior is able to get that out. And oh, it picked up puck. Deep in. Bodies pounding down there in the corner. They're trying to get that puck out. I'm having a hard time keeping track of it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry about hitting the tripod there again. Here comes Arnprior up to the blue line, and they're going to drive it in. Good backhand by Moyes, just off of the net, and they're going to grab back up. Here comes a couple Rivermen players, but that puck gets banked off into the boards, and now it's out to center ice. And now a turnaround, and now the Rivermen are going to come into the zone, but the Bulldogs have numbers. And a good breakup on the play by 12 there for the Rivermen. Otherwise, that would have been a dangerous breakaway for the Bulldogs and might have been able to put them within one. Or two, because I don't even know the score. Offside's the call. A little buzz there by the timekeeper to call the ref back over. Here. And they're definitely letting the players play a little bit more without any calls being called. I think this is going to open up here a little bit of the rough stuff if they keep letting this happen. Oh, and another goal for the Rivermen. That was Moyes. Put that up for the blade tape. Sniping that one top cheese. And now with a 4-goal lead here with less than just shy of 11 minutes, 10:57, 4 goals down. What does Deseronto have to do to bring this one back? Can they, or is it too far out of reach? We'll find out here in the final 11 minutes. That one's down there. It looks like ice, and they're going to bring it all the way back down. Sorry about that. We were just trying to fix our tripod there for a second. And that puck's just going to get flung right back in on net here. It looks like the Rivermen are looking to play a little more defensively since they have a little bit of a extended lead, and the Bulldogs are going to have to do what they can to get this puck down and deep and pressure on this Rivermen team. And another attempt to hit at the center ice, but the player was ready for it, and here comes the Bulldogs zigzagging through the Rivermen player, but unable to advance towards the net, and the Rivermen are able to turn it back the other way. And aired pass doesn't make it through. Icing is going to be the call. We're going to bring it all the way back down to the other end. Here, 9:59, I believe, left here on the clock. Again, need to get some, anybody who has any extra red light bulbs from Christmas, please feel free to donate them to, here, I'm joking, guys. Great establishment here. We're loving it. Like I said, I can't say enough about the delicious food. Smells coming out of that canteen. And a great opportunity on McDonald, but he stood tall to keep it out. 6-2 here. It's getting down to the wire. And that's one back to the defender for the Bulldogs. Shot in, and oh, a great opportunity, but they was shot wide. They are trying to do what they can to poke that puck in front of the net, but the Rivermen come through with it, and they are going to do a wide dump down, but the Bulldogs are able to collect it before the Rivermen can, and they're going to look to recollect back in their own zone. A long pass, chipped block, but the Rivermen peel it back into their own zone. Now it's turned over by the Rivermen. Bulldogs get on it, and a shot at the net doesn't make it all the way through. Again, I'm not sure what the Bulldogs are going to have to do to solve this Rivermen team here, or if they're going to be able to tonight. A lot of hitting off over there in that corner. And now here comes the Rivermen. Beats the defender, shot but a save by Saracen, all the way around to the other side and back into the Arnprior zone. They're going to spin it around here, and he's going to drive in number 4, shot wide of the net. And now here comes the Bulldogs. He took a bump for it, but they're onside, and he drives to the net. He's taken down. There's going to be a tripping call for the Rivermen. Hooking is actually going to be the call. I would have went with tripping, but the ref says hooking, so he's the one on the ice. He makes the call. Hooking to 91 from the Rivermen. And now, again, 8:23 it looks like left up on that clock. What will Deseronto be able to do here? That's one by the Bulldogs, and a good shot straight into the 5-hole of McDonald, but he gobbles it up. And a wraparound attempt, but unable to pound that by McDonald, and it stays out. So it's behind the net now. They're doing what they can to grab it. The Bulldogs are running out of time. We need something from them right on net. Saracen grabs that puck, and he's just going to dump it off as his defender was being a little bit covered there, but it's back out at the red line, over the blue line. Here comes 2 Bulldogs, shot in, misses the net wide, but it's grabbed up by the trailing Bulldog, who's just going to try to dump that towards the backside of the net. And now it's being fought at along the boards. And back to the waiting defender for the Bulldogs. He just lobs it into the net. Behind the net, it's grabbed by the Bulldogs out front, and a great opportunity, but just got gobbled up at the side of the net there. We have a whistle. What's this whistle for? There's going to be a call, I believe. Not not sure what the call is here. 91 still has a minute 4 left remaining on the his penalty. They came over and spoke with the officials. They've opened the door for Arnprior. Arnprior is having a chat with the referees. Again, we have no idea what's going on here. Moyes is going into the box. So they're going to be down 2-man here. 5-on-3. There is 7:27 left, so they could use this. If they could get 2 in, they could make it closer here. And D-to-D. And that's broken up, but still grabbed by the Bulldogs. They're doing what they can to keep possession of that puck. And a good shot, glove save by McDonald. Looks like they gave a delay of game call, it looks like, to Arnprior, so not sure how to see what caused. I don't know if they knocked the net off or what happened there, but Bulldogs are putting on pressure. Definitely need to find these seams, get that puck through quick here, and a great opportunity there. That puck's up and out. There's 17 seconds remaining here on the first penalty to the Rivermen here in the third, and then 13 left on the second. So if the Bulldogs really, really want to take advantage of this power play, they need to get this puck in the net here and in 17 seconds. Or if they get in after that, it doesn't give them the option to have another one. What do we have going on here? They are pulling it outside. I definitely think there's some confusion where that puck's going to go. And now we're going to get a conversation here between the guys in stripes to see where that puck's going to go. And they're going to say outside's where it's going. So they'll line up there. He's just going to give him a little courtesy, let him know what was said, and now they're good. Back to the point. Shot in, and it got tipped up in front, and a Rivermen player was coming blasting through. So probably the only reason that puck didn't make it in the net. And now a lost stick. Here comes a guy out of the box. But it's a 2-on-2 situation, and they're just going to work that puck in deep and try to kill some more time here. That's the biggest enemy right now of the Bulldogs, is the time. Will they have enough time to get some more in, or is this game out of reach? Wide ice for the dump, icing all the way back down here into the Bulldog zone. And that puck went down to the side of the net there. Saracen's going to put his blocker down with his stick and make sure that puck doesn't get bad out. There's 5 seconds here remaining on the Arnprior penalty. That's about to be over, and then we're going to see the Rivermen back even strength with 5:42 remaining in this game. Again, it is 6-2 here. It's looking like the Bulldogs are running out of time. They're not going to have enough time here to get this one back, I don't believe. Not with the way that the Rivermen have been playing. Something is going to have to happen here, or it's all but done. And the drive continues here for the Bulldogs. Trying to get that puck on it, and they're walking away at it, but he was down sealed to the ice, and I don't believe they got it back out in front. But a player is taken down here. Now here comes the Rivermen, 3-on-2. but the Bulldogs are able to break that up and turn around the other way. But the Rivermen still have numbers back, keeping it not as dangerous as you would want it if you were a Bulldogs fan. Here comes Moyes, gets a puck, dropped into the body. He does a great pass out and an even better save by Sarahs in here in the final moments, but it may be too little too late for him. Oh, and a dangerous opportunity there for the Rivermen. They took it off the defender's stick and made a great chance. Oh, and another great opportunity. I'm not sure if that was saved. If that was a big save. If not, it was a missed net. It looks like the player got tripped there, but again, no call. The referees probably didn't see that one, and they are going to keep playing on here in the final minutes. They are running out of time here with about a little less than 4 minutes remaining here in the third period. Arnprior still has enough control to keep it, but it doesn't look like the Bulldogs are going to have enough to bring it back. .23 remaining here in the period. Good shot on that, and they're gonna rush it, and the bodies are gonna get thrown out here. Arnprior doesn't want anybody getting in on McDonald. They only they might have a second. I think they actually do have a second goalie on the bench. I've been saying they only have one. I believe they do have a second one. I'm just looking over there on the bench. It looks like a guy has some big mitts on over there. So but you definitely still don't want anybody getting in on your goalie. And that puck is sent skyward. And that puck's going to stay in. They're still going to keep going. Again, we are getting low. 3 minutes left. They're running out of time here in this game. Big save there by Sarahs, and off of that shot by the Arnprior player. I don't think he was ready for that one and just had to turn and make a quick save. Minute 30 here remaining. I believe it's all done, but just killing off the rest of the time at this point. lost his footing, went down, and that almost gave the Rivermen another opportunity. Here comes the Bulldogs with speed and numbers, but unable to lock that one in on McDonald. And with 26 seconds, it looks like, remaining here, they're just going to finish this one out. I don't expect anything too rough or anything too crazy at this point. Yeah, it looks to me like Arnprior is going to have the long drive home, but with the W to make it a little bit better. And the final 10 seconds click down here. This game's all but over. Arnprior is gonna win it 6-2. So there you have it, fans. That game's going to end 6-2 here for the Arnprior Rivermen over the Deseronto Bulldogs. Now they're shaking some hands out there. Flip that over there. Long drive. They want to say hey to each other. Thanks for coming out. You know, it's always good when these teams have a good game between the two of them. It was couldn't complain about this game. Deseronto probably wanted to see the W, but for a game we had a smashing hit. We had some good goals. It was just a good game overall. Great to see here in Deseronto, the away teams banging their sticks for the home crowd. So let's take a look here now what we have for the Pipers and Ritos. They were playing now this game. Looks like there's about 10 minutes remaining here in the third. 4-3. We're going to hopefully have some highlights from that, maybe some game coverage. We'll see what comes up, but you definitely want to check Between Two Posts podcast to see what happens that game for the ending of that. And there's one other game going on with our buddies down in Bytown. They went down to South Grenville to face off against the Rangers there in the second. 15 minutes, so only 5 minutes in, and it's 1-1. So there's goals by Maxim Chamberlain and Michael Cabrino. So definitely looks like it's been a good game. Nothing too crazy in the penalties up on there so far, and the shots were 19 South Grenville, 17 Bytown in that period. So it's entertaining here. Again, the Gananoque Tweed game was canceled. The Cornwall Frontenac game was canceled as well due to weather. So you'll see those games played at another time. We have wrapped up here the 6-2 game from Deseronto. It looks like Ritos are potentially closing in on a victory in Glengarry, but who knows what could happen. And the Royals Rangers tied up, so that's going to be another great game. We're going to hopefully have some coverage. Might not have video coverage, but we'll definitely be checking out the game for you. Thank you very much for watching today, and we know this is not live, but we hope you enjoyed all the action here from Deseronto. We will be seeing you on Between Two Posts podcast. That's going to come to you sometime this week. Thanks for watching. Keep on streaming.